Hi dancers, and welcome back. I hope you're all still happy, healthy, and having the chance to dance at home. I wanted to take the opportunity this week to speak about what's happening in our country right now and speak upon that relation to dance. Dancing is a privilege as far as getting an education in dance. In regard to ballet in particular, it was always something that was provided for the upper echelons of society. So, if you didn't come from money, if you didn't have wealth, you didn't really have the opportunity to, take ballet class. Let alone not having the same color of skin as all of these other dancers. Most dance companies try to or have adhered to this, this archaic tradition of everybody had to look the exact same. Fair skinned, thin. And so if you didn't fit that mold, you would be looked over. And it pains me to think about how many talented dancers the world has missed out on based on that fact alone. And I think it's really important for all of you to know that there is a vast and rich Black dance community, and for areas where oftentimes they were told no, they created their own dance companies, their own artistic venues, and they are some of the world's best dance companies. I want to encourage you all this week to research some Black dance companies, or Black directed, or even just Black dancers, Black ballerinas. There are so many out there aside from Misty Copeland, right? There are many that came before her. Look at Alvin Ailey, look at Dance Theater of Harlem, look at Ballet Hispanico. There are venues that have been created to support dancers of color, and they deserve recognition, and they deserve respect, and they deserve to be seen. So just take some time this week to hop on the internet, do a little research. There's a lot out there, and I just want you to be inspired and feel connected to each other through dance, right? That's something that, regardless of skin color, it's something that we all speak. And it's our responsibility to make sure that we're aware that we are all speaking, and we need to listen to what each other is saying. So if you need some help with some resources of where to look or who to look up or anything, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you out. And until next week, keep on dancing. Go ahead and get started with some pliés. Just keeping our machine, keeping our facility just active, so nothing too crazy this week. We're gonna start in first position with the arms on bas, 5 and a 6. Preparing 7, the arms comes back down on 8. You're gonna take demi-plie 1, let the arm float down, 2, demi-plie 3, recover 4, taking a nice grand plie 5, back up tall 6, recover 7, and 8. From here, you're gonna take demi-plie 1, releve 2, demi-plie 3, releve 4. You're gonna let go, arms join in 5th, 6, open through 7, tendu as you lower the heel, the arm comes back on bas, 8, demi 1, arm floats down,
and 2, and open. Grand plie, keeping your shoulders back, recover, 7, and 8. You take demi-plie 1, releve, rolling through, back up, arms come to 5th and 6, opening through 7. We're gonna bypass 4th and going straight to 5th, position 8. You take demi, arm floats, demi, and recover, full grand plie, recover, 7, and 8. Taking that plie, you're gonna cross that front foot up to susu, stepping out 3, susu 4, letting go, 5, and 6, recover, 7. This is tendu back to first, 8, and then we're gonna take a little port de bras, starting cambrai forward. 4 counts, 1, 2, roll up, 3, open, 4. You're gonna tendu the outside foot into plie, 5 and 6, roll through, 7 and 8. You're gonna tendu derriere, 1, cambrai back, 2, recover, 3 and 4, rond de jambe à la seconde, just joining up in second position, letting go for a nice balance, taking a breath, maybe closing your eyes, making sure those muscles are not falling asleep, getting atrophied, and then taking a breath to come down through first and finish. I'll be doing it on the right side. We'll take a little pause in between, and then I'll switch so we can go together on the left. Here we are with music. All right, nice first position, pillowing those hip bones up, nice neutral pelvis, chest lifted up tall. Here we go. Prepare. Arm comes en bas to demi. 1 and 2. Taking grand plie, 5. 2 plie releves. 1, 2, letting go high, 5th, up and open, arm lowers, and 1, 2, grand plie, keeping the chest up, 2 releves, and 6, arm comes en bas, and nice and effective tendu from first and incorporating a little bit of fifth position as well. We'll start in first, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. You'll take tendu devant, 1, close, 2, out, 3, plie and fifth on 4. A quick rond de jambe, à la seconde, battement relevé, close first, almost fell over. Tendu derrière and close. Out in a plie, staying in the plie, tendu, carry side, battement relevé and close. This continues à la seconde. 1 plie and fifth devant, tendu, close first. Out, plie derrière, back to first. 1 tendu in fifth, tendu in fifth, in first, and plie and stretch. And then you start to the derrière again. Tendu, 1, close, 2, 3, plie and 4. Tendu, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Devant, 1 and 2, 3 with that port de bras. Carry devant, à la seconde, battement relevé, and à la seconde, plie derrière, utilizing the bottom of that plie to stretch. Side, close first. Again, closing devant, close first. This goes tendu derrière in 2, 3, and 4, and a first, and plie to finish. So nice and easy, just really making sure we're utilizing our plie between each one of these tendus and really finding that rotation high up in our femurs, making sure our pelvis is nice and neutral so we can support that rotation. Here we go with some music. First position, arms second, devant 1, fifth plie, carry à la seconde, seconde battement relevé, derrière 1, 2, stay down, battement relevé, à la seconde, close devant, à la seconde, devant to fifth, 1, 2, in first, plie stretch, starts derrière. Make sure we're not dropping the hips. Battement relevé, devant, 1. Rond de jambe. Starts à la seconde to the fifth derrière. Pressing through that plie. Derrière to fifth. In first. Nice finish. Good, let's reset for the other side. 6. Tendu 1. Plie. Battement relevé. Derrière, slight inclination. À la seconde. To the devant. Fifth. 2. In first. Starts 1. Hips up tall. Careful that hips not dropping in our battement relevé. Starts 1. To the devant. Derrière, hips up tall. Closing nice fifth and first. Taking things back to some simpler times, a not so complicated dégagé with a little piqué. We're gonna go from fifth, 5 and a 6, 7, 8, you take jeté devant, 1 and 2, single piqué and close. Inside leg and 2, piqué and a close. You're gonna jeté à la seconde, changing feet. 1 and 2, you're gonna do a little tire-bouchon. 3 and 4, close back and 6, pique 7, close 8, and then you start to the derriere. 1 and 2, single pique and close. Inside leg devant, and 6, pique and close. Jeté à la seconde. The tire-bouchon comes in the same direction, so all the devant, yeah, so you're allowing that hip to roll and then letting the body follow through. This one closes front and back, single pique close. So you're gonna repeat it again, then adding a double pique, yeah? So then it's jeté and a 2 and a up, up, 1 and a 2 and a up, up. The side is the same with your tire-bouchon, jeté, jeté, double. And yeah, same thing coming on a Don, starting from the back, right out of your last double pique. I'd like us to take a plie, releve, dégagé back out to your à la seconde. So we're starting to work on that single leg balance, really high up on that supporting side, make sure we're not leaning. So imagining there's a fully straight line from your second metatarsal or the ball of your foot through your hip, through the side of your body. So we shouldn't be looking like we're leaning at an angle or sinking into the hip in the other direction. So everything's pulled up into one long straight line and just taking a nice balance before joining and starting the other side. Here we go with some music. All right, finding a nice fifth. And jeté, 1. Crossing legs straight behind. Tire-bouchon, close fifth. And derriere. Keeping the hips lifted up, toes back. À la seconde, tire-bouchon, this is front, back, with the double, ta-da, and back, ta-da, tire-bouchon, change, double, almost done, derriere 2, double, double, à la seconde, tire-bouchon, front, double, brushing up, trying to let go for a nice balance. Pulling up tall. And join. Woo! Ready for the other side. And à la seconde, tire-bouchon, derriere 1. Be mindful of the usage of your head. Side and a 2. Front. With the double. 1. Double. Back. Double. Side and tire-bouchon. Ta-da. Last set. Double. Front. Double. Side. Tire-bouchon. Front. Double. Brushing up. Tall on that supporting side. No weird wobbles. Long lines. Finding rotation equally on both legs. Find a nice calm join to finish. All right, taking fondue. I'm going to demonstrate it with my handy dandy little stepping stool here, and then when we do it with music, I'm going to utilize my little shelving situation over here. So just demonstrating from the front. We'll start in fifth, 5 and a 6, 7, 8. We're going to go through sur le coup de pied. Fondue 1, développé to 90. Fondue and flexing your feet. So when you take this flex, you're going to try and let that supporting hip kind of sit into your hip socket. So we're not holding tight onto our thigh. We're just kind of letting the weight of the leg sit into our hip socket. Press through the heel, releve, sous-sus. Fondue to 90. Arm is in à la seconde. Flex and fondue. Press through the heel, sous-sus. From here, through à la seconde 1, out 2. You're going to flex in a little tire-bouchon, but not all the way in. Just enough to get a little swivel action in the hip. Releve to retiré. Sliding in through sous-sus. You're here, 6, releve, releve, join to fifth. You're gonna dégagé and lower that supporting heel. 1, tire-bouchon, 2, out 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, rising up 8, rond de jambe on layer 1 and 2, 3 and double 4, folding into retiré derrière, letting go of the bar 6, join through, sous 7, détourner 8, and then you're ready for the left side, yeah? Fondu 1, 290, flex. That flex is letting yourself find your most deep external rotation, and then you're pressing through the heel to join. Inside leg, 290, flex, pressing through the heel to join. Through à la seconde, and out, flex. Little one, up, folding into retiré devant, turning, closing in sous devant. That turns to a quarter. 2 little relevés and coup de pied. Join in sous. Then you lower that supporting leg onto a straight leg as you start tire-bouchon. It's low. 2, a little higher. 3 and 4. Rond de jambe on the layer. So that's rising up. Rond de jambe. 2. Double, fold into retiré derrière, letting go of the bar. 6, joining all the way back around, and 8. I'm only going to demonstrate it once on each side, and I highly, highly recommend that you get yourself doing this combination 2 times around. I'll play the music through twice, and I'll mark the second time around. I'm trying to take care of my hip as best as I can as I'm trying to demonstrate all these combinations for everybody. So again, making sure that we're taking care of our supporting thigh, making sure that that knee is not rolling forward. We're holding it toward our second metatarsal in each one of our fondu situations. Careful we're not folding at the hips when we're coming back down, keeping everything nice and lifted, and then really taking advantage of that heel pressing out into each of these développés. Here we go. So here I am utilizing my little picture shelf, and here we go with music. Flex and 1, flex and 1, flex, fold it in, 2 relevés, exchange, turn out, 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 lifting up, rond de jambe on layer, 2, double out, hold it in, let go, hold, whoop, and change, go, baby, 1, 290, flex, press, through, 1, 1, and 2, and release, turn it, out, 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 rond de jambe. Second set, you go 1, 290, flex attitude, stretch sous, 1, 290, flex, through the à la seconde, flex turning in and out, fold to retiré devant, 2 relevés, release, 1, tire-bouchon, 2, and 3, out, 4, rising up to your demi-point, rond de jambe, 1, 2, 3, double 4, folding in, letting go, and 1, 290, flex, press out, and 1, 290, flex, press out, and à la seconde, flex, little tire-bouchon, fold, retiré devant, relevé up, release, exchange, tire-bouchon, little up to demi-point single rod, 2, double in, letting go, and nice finish. Right, a nice simple ground bat mod, so really concentrating on how your foot is leaving the ground and where it's coming back in, and make sure that we're using the correct muscles to get that leg off the ground and that we're not holding any tension high up in our thighs, like on our quads or up in our glutes. We're really making sure that we're finding a nice lift from underneath of our legs and making sure that our pelvis is staying nice and aligned. So this is just nice and easy. You take 5 and a 6, arm to 5th, 7 and 8. You take grand bat mod to vent and a 2, 3 and a 4, 3 times, 5 and a 6. You're going to exchange through alsacond. Leg stays behind the arm, 7 and 8. Then to the arabesque. 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, third time and a 6. Through the alsacond, 7 and 8. Then you're going to take 4 more bas main jeté, grand bas main jeté alsaconds, changing feet, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. To cap it off, demi plie 1, releve retiré devant 2, open 3, plie 4, retiré développé and 6, détourné 7 and 8, and then you're ready to start on the other side. I'll go ahead and do the whole combination with my other little elevated bar situation over here. Just again, being really mindful of where that leg is lifting from and not letting it lift from our major big muscle groups. We're going to find all the little tiny finite muscles that help get that leg up without letting it get blocked with inside of our hip socket. So just find the leg being nice and loose and lifted, and say hi to Lottie. Here we go with some music. Arms to the fifth. Round bat wobble 1, 2. Exchange, I'll sit calm. Arabesque 1, 2. I'll sit calm. 4 more. 1, 2. Bring that body toward the leg.